I did not say anything bad about Erica's son. I see people saying, don't come for people kids. Answer the question, what did I say about this child? When you're voicing your opinion, which everybody is allowed to have their opinion, stop saying I come for the child.
I went into the store today and I saw this nice blue bath suit. Me just look where, cause all me see spice, blue, 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 blue. We tired of it.
No found a girl out there for living a 5-0 and fingernail, you see me? Me not for living a 5-0 youth. No come here to youth. Look like anyway. Brother, no found no can do no here so.
Black again, my viewers and subscribers. Hope everybody having a lovely morning, a lovely afternoon, a lovely evening, and a great night, my viewers and subscribers. So another one here we have Spice, the dancer queen Spice, and Erica Mena, that a Safari baby mother, him ex-wife. So so the two of them have a riff and love and hip hop, them look away there, and Erica Mena this Spice and say oh she's a blue monk and them look away there. See me and see my viewers and subscribers, and Spice never take that lightly, and Spice got talk about Erica Mena pitney them and them look away there. So you have a bag of things that go on right there. So and what have AMARI AMARI this up Spice and you also she go one shop and she see beer blue and she tired of the blue and she tired of Spice and them look away there. I will also have updates with a man where this up Andrew Honest and the whole SSL thing and the whole thing with you seeing both money and taxpayer forgot pay back the whole you seeing both money and pay back the company and them something there. So we have a bag of things for viewers and subscribers. Make sure you stay tuned because I know so now I miss this Spice attack everything she not hold back nothing. So we are getting to the review of viewers and subscribers. So now I do much talking panda one here is with us. So I make you watch the video and uno do the judge. Uno leave in the comments and thoughts because I want to know one thing about the whole situation. So we are getting to it right now, my viewers and subscribers.
Kids are off limits. I shouldn't bring up so many kids. I feel like I need to turn off the comments so I don't get distracted. Hold on. You know, I really turn the comments off. Come on, bestie, start to me. You don't have to tell me over turn off the comments. You don't know I'm not really bad pan that. Woman full of talent, she can't sing. Okay, got it. Okay, alright, so comments are off, so let me just get into this real quick. I see a few people saying that kids are off limits and they don't feel like I should have mentioned nothing about, you know, Erica's son or whatever the case may be. Let me just be very clear. It not gonna work, you know. That not gonna work. It not gonna work. Let me just be very clear. I did not say anything bad about Erica's son. I really wanted to come and say this so I can close the door and just, you know, I'm not going to keep talking about it, but I feel like I said, because it happened to me, I just need to say my little thing and just move on from it. I see people saying, don't come for people kids. Answer the question, what did I say about this child? What bad did I say about the child? What derogatory thing did I say about the child? I did not say anything at all bad about her son. And so when I see people commenting, you don't come for someone's kid, I'm like, where did I go miss? Because I never said nothing bad about the child. Now, for you talking about kids are off limits and you don't bring up somebody's child, obviously you did not watch the show, but you saw maybe 30 seconds on social media and you don't know, you know, entirely what was going on. So let me just brief you. The conversation was about parenting. We were having a discussion and we were speaking specifically on single mother. If anybody out there remember the clip clearly, I said to Erica, you are acting like you're the first one to get divorced or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to tell you why I was saying these things. Because a lot of you, I realize you act on the 30 second that you see on social media or the 1 minute clip that you may see, and you don't understand that this is a show. There's other things that kind of goes to that little 30 second that you see. So I really just quickly say this to say that. I'm losing my train of thought because I have so much things to get off of my mind. But I really just quickly say this to say that when I was telling Erica that you're acting like, oh, you're the only person or whatever, she came to my gala. I just recently come from Miami. They gave me the keys to the region. And, you know, she was there screaming, acting ballistic, and, you know, it was very embarrassing to how she was behaving in front of, like, the dignitary people. There were 16 different mayors and vice mayors and people that was there looking at me crazy, like, what's going on? And she was just, you know, screaming ballistic and talking about Safari and what the case may be. And so I was trying to straightforwardly tell her, listen, it's hard for me to not look at you and tell you the truth, that you cannot play a victim and a cry wolf when at the same time Safari upon the other so you're still sexually involved. So it's like y'all divorced for 1 year, but you're still sexually involved. So it's like everything all over the place. So it's like, I'm like, okay, you are not the first person to be divorced. I want you to pull yourself together. My accent and my attitude may come off wrong sometimes because just how I deliver things. But is it a way of fake with somebody and act like, and then you go behind them back like some of you do on social media? Because I see the comments all the time telling somebody to get over it. Are you going to be just the straight up person to say, listen, this is what it is? You know what I'm saying? That's really where the conversation was coming from. There is no time at all. You go into what we call filming. When you hear me say filming, it's that we know that camera is there. There's at no given time we go into filming not knowing what we are going to discuss. Erica asked to speak to me because of what happened in Miami. She wanted to have a conversation with me, and we all knew, you know, what happened in Miami. There was a picture with me and AMARI and Safari, and she felt some kind of way about it. She also felt some kind of way about these Rolexes that was given to AMARI's kids. And I went and speak to Safari, and so she wanted to have a conversation with me. And so we went to that table knowing that we are going to have a conversation about parenting, single mother, you name it. Like, we know what we're going to talk about. At no given time, we don't go into filming not knowing what the situation is. We're never blindsided. So let's just be very clear that Erica knows that she never come there come talk to me about Amara La Negra's kids. She know that she was going to come and talk about parenting and who is paying child support from who is not paying child support from who is not that. I'm a type of person, I don't know how to be how you guys want me to be. Which is, I see that you guys want me to come off fake all the time because that's what you guys are used to. And so when I am this straightforward type of person that says it like it is, y'all come off like, oh my God, Spice is mean. But no, I'm not mean. I just don't know how to be that fake person that you want me to be. And so like I said, we went into the situation at the table knowing that we're going to talk about the obvious. You guys said I bring up somebody's kid. That was not the case as well. If you watch back the clip again, she said to me, you're acting like if the shoes was on your foot, you wouldn't feel some kind of way. To the fact that I was telling her, you know, you need to stop acting like this. You know, so she said, you act like if the shoes did on your foot, you wouldn't feel some kind of way about this. Like, I'm a single mom, so you don't want me to talk about it or whatever. And I replied to her and I said, Erica, I have been a single mom for 14 years, which at the time, you know, I should have said 15, but I said, I have been in that situation. What are you talking about? Not because I am not walking around and talk about it doesn't mean I have not been in that situation. My son is 16 years old right now. And I am a single mom who have been taking care of both of my kids since their birth. And unfortunately, I don't know what child support is. I've never gotten a child support. I've been doing it by myself. And that's just what it is. I was with my kid's father for 10 years. And he has done me some things which is publicly on the internet. If you don't want to dig it up, it's there. Like the most degrading thing, you name it. My fans know about it. 10 years, which is longer, you know. So I have been through it as well. And I was just trying to gather her together rather than ridicule how you guys. Remember, una laugh at her, you know. Remember, una laugh at her, degrade her, and say all kind of bad things. So how Erica this and how Erica bad over this and that and that. So why I couldn't tell her how I feel to her face, but it's okay for you guys to do it behind her back. Like, we not have to just make it make sense when we're not splitting the justice, because at the end of the day, like me say, we go at the table and we know, say, yeah, we have to talk about a situation, yeah. And it so happens that the child that I spoke about offended her. And that is on her, because she knows that, you know, she's going through whatever issue she's going through with that child. But don't make it look like I just get up outside the blues and I talk about a child and we never did have a conversation about that child. Because I was literally speaking on her parenting and never nothing bad about that child. So please do not, when you're voicing your opinion, which everybody is allowed to have their opinion, stop saying I come for the child. Because I never say nothing bad about that child. She was also the one who raised the issue and bring up our son. She said, I have been doing it for 16 years. And I replied and said, with the son that doesn't like you. How is it that Una watch Love and Hip Hop from how much years now? Over maybe 10 years. People talk about people being deadbeat. People speak on people parenting long before me come on Love and Hip Hop, before me left from Jamaica. So how now, when I am speaking on a parenting, it becomes, oh, I'm the problem. When parenting has been talking about on Love and Hip Hop for a decade. You have to make it make sense when you not say that's off limits. Because it has never been off limits before. So you can't use that to justify a situation. Now that I feel like I've cleared up that part about parenting, because I would never say anything bad about someone's child. I have 2 kids. I have god kids, a lot of them, and I love kids. Y'all don't know me on a certain level, and it's okay. But I will never come for someone's child, how y'all are making it seem. I came for Erica parenting, and I can take full accountability for that, because that's exactly where I was coming from, because that's what we were talking about. We raised issue about single mom. Now that I get that part off, that I would never say anything bad about the child, that we went to the table knowing that we're going to talk about, because Erica comes to talk about AMARI and Negra kids them, you know. And kids wasn't going to be off limit. You guys probably would never reach the partner because of what happened, but Erica come to talk about AMARI and Negra 2 pitting them will get Rolex. And then kids, they never be off limits when Erica discussed them with me. They say, oh, me go take picture with AMARI and Negra. I asked AMARI and Negra not to come to my gala when I was in Miami, when I was getting the keys to the region, because of Erica. So let us just get over the hurdle there, because I'm somebody will always talk to Safari and tell him, stop doing Erica how you're doing her. Okay? So let's be very clear. Now to the point where people talking about, oh, is this racist and questioning it, yes or no? I personally know that it is, and I can talk why I feel like, not even feel like, why I know that it is. Before we went to that table, I knew how Erica felt about me. Why she felt that way about me, I can't explain that to you. But at the end of the day, I know she never liked me before we got to the table. One, I already spoke about that. I'm telling you, Safari sent me a voice note, and Safari, you know, basically made me feel like, you see, some of you now understand what it feels like to be in a hospital, probably taking your last breath. And when you finally come to realization, you know, and people say, oh my God, I'm glad you're okay, I prayed for you. And somebody I say, oh, so what? Like, my life is not of any value. Like, so why are you crying for her? It hurts, yes, it feels some kind of way. So, at the end of the day, we spoke about that already. Y'all know that I got the voice note. But other people always come up to me and tell me how she speaks about me. So me already did know, say she never liked me from before me go at the table. that's why I tell Shekinah, I said she needs to give me an apology, because when Shekinah wanted us to meet up, I said, Shekinah, I don't think I should be going to this meeting, because Erica really genuinely, she don't like me, because, just naturally certain things we should have say, and name when we know should have call, and people that I'm like, I don't understand why we need to go talk to her. But she said, no, Erica, I want to talk to you. No bad, nothing. She just want, talk about whatever. I gave her the benefits of the doubt.
Yes, my viewers and subscribers, I want to leave in the thoughts and opinion in the comment section below of what you think about the whole situation about Erica Mena, the girl from Love and Hip Hop and Spice. The whole situation, I just want to know what you think about it. If you think so, yo, the girl should have still left on Love and Hip Hop, or I think so, yo, she should have despised and call her so and them look away there. So I want to know what I think, my viewers and subscribers. So we are getting to the rest of the review of Mr. Vegas. I talk about the whole situation with Spice. I say, yo, the whole thing is a plan thing. You see it? So Mr. Vegas I put in film 2 cents about it. So I want to know watch it and tell me what I think, my viewers and subscribers.
Reason tonight. Big reason. The reason is well overdue. It's a well overdue reasoning. Big reason out to go on, Big people reasoning. It's not like a petty reasoning. You see? And of course, me know that there are fans out there who just wish Mr. Vegas would just stick to the music alone and don't come on social media, come talk about some things. If you love the cow, you have to take a calf. That's how you go. Because I live on social media, I go find one bar, go drink. I go drink rum. I go drink ton alcohol, I go ton junkie. And when I go ball, when I sick in the hospital and my teeth them drop out, and I go say, oh, I can't believe him. And the good artist that star, when I show up a GoFundMe for him, I could get him some money to take care of himself. Yeah, and Cameron and Miss Dana. When I know Cameron and Miss Dana, clot. When I know Cameron and Miss Dana, I'm an idiot, man. I go continue to just stay in my house, go work, come home, day in my house, I chat to me one chat. Reason me go work, take care of my people, them, take care of my family, them. When I know clot, see me a road that drink and smoke and one bag of sitting. No, I just saw a thing there. Easy, dirty. Alright, so what's the reason I know people? We are talking about love and hip hop, see? Big reason. Love and hip hop we are talking about. Love and hip hop. See? Now, by now everybody's supposed to see the clipping where Safari, baby mother. Safari's baby mother and Spice got into it. And of course, his baby's mother, yeah, his baby mother, used some ex-wife, sorry, ex-wife, thanks Migs, ex-wife, I never know say them married. Ex-wife. So Safari's ex-wife, see it? It's a real relationship. So Safari's ex-wife and Spice got into it. During the altercation and the words throwing, Erica used some derogatory or some racial slurs or comments, threw some racial words or comments towards Spice by calling her a blue monk. Zane, because I don't want to get flagged on the page, we're going to say blue monk. Now, we all know that whenever you hear people refer to black people as monk, we know that it have some, form of racial, meaning attached to it, or intent. It's like somebody want to call you a monk. That's the man said. So, it's a trigger word, or those are some, trigger words when you, black monk, because normally say black monk, but that time I know too, say Spice have the blue here, she call her blue monk. See? So of course, we saw what happened, and she got fired, quote unquote fired, Zane from the show. So make a reason for that. So we understand the intro. You don't get a synopsis of what me talk about. Zane, again, Safari's ex-wife, Erica, she and Spice got into an altercation and they started throwing words at each other. And word fling, and the lady called her a blue monk, M0NK. And people saw that or heard that when the show aired. Some people got into them feelings and started, so them fire. That are the intro. See? Now me have a whole heap of different angles on me can take this one. But I'm going to start with the show, Love and Hip Hop. What is Love and Hip Hop? What are these shows? What are these reality shows? What are these reality shows? Now, in my view, them reality shows here, because I used to see them all the time, they come from a girl named I Love New York, and then then we got to Kim Kardashian, so forth. Kim Kardashian came out and said her body fake, and everybody just tuned into them TV and tuned into her and start following her, and she just became a billionaire by people just don't like her or people like her. So people just start following them and they became billionaires. And her sisters them jump into, and the mother jump in, and the father jump in, and the father change him identity. And the sister became a billionaire, and she was short of some millions to become a billionaire, and her fans then gave her the money to become a billionaire. So it's so we know the reality show coming from I Love New York with Flavor Flav, until we get to these Love and Hip Hop and all. I love Love and Hip Hop New York, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop California, Love and Hip Hop blah, 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 blah. But who are these people that them show up on these shows? A lot of the people who are on them shows here are people that are industry people, put it away. Some of them are producers, some of them are artists that no longer have a buzzing career, and some of them are upcoming artists who are trying to get breaks. And some of them are some people who are trying to become actors and actresses. And it never work out, and they just get this idea to throw them into this show, or this thing here, called Love and Hip Hop. So some people who are trying to get a career, some people who are trying to bust, some people who did have a career, and them something there. Some people who did want to be a movie star and never work out for them, all anything. So in the English format, these are some people that are from the industry, some are not popping anymore. So yeah, some delisted people, if you want to call it that, or B, yeah, if you want to call it that. So some people who don't really have nothing really a pop, or they might try pop. See, so them find a little home for them and say, all right, yeah, them delist people who have a little thing we can tune into. Now, because in my opinion, these shows are not properly scripted, and there's no real talent, no real movie star. Them people are no real movie star. Them are no real actors and real actresses. So some people just take some people and throw them into a room, throw them into a house, and just say, all right, we're going to put on the camera. That is it. You see? It's just some people, boom, show them in a room and put on the camera. Let the camera run. That is it. 1, 2, 3, camera, boom. That's it. In my view. It's nothing where them have to go and rehearse them lines and come back and be, study them parts and come back and them have to say them part and act them part and them audition feet and all. It's none of that. It's just like put on a camera, lights, action. Boom, fight. You see? Light, camera, action, fight. You see? Because it's no real thing. It's not a real thing. It's not a real thing where, it's not scripted, like go home and take the script and learn it and learn your body language and all of them things, and you have to know when to hold the smile and when not to smile and all. No, it's no proper thing like that. It's just like lights, camera, action, fight. DJ Ray says scripted. Well, yeah, it may be scripted in a way where fight. And that's the script. Fight. Cuss. See? That's what me see. Me no see no treatment, no script. Me no see no. Yeah. So, if you are going to have a bunch of people that you group together and throw them into a dramatic situation and always allow them to fight, throw things, turn over table, spit on each other, all of these things. Why are we surprised now that you call Spice a blue monk? What? Are we surprised?
Like again, my viewers and subscribers, so that was Mr. Vegas. I know, say Mr. Vegas, nothing can pass him and him no forward and put in film 2 senses and them look away there. So we are getting to the rest of the review of a Rasta man I run up and Andrew Honest guy. I know, so the people them still get over that $14 million that them have to pay a month, the taxpayer them, for go pay about company where rob you see him both. So we are getting to the review right now where the Rasta man attack about Andrew Honest and the whole situation.
Up, man. Blessed love to all who no fear to talk the truth about the injustice of the people of Jamaica. But yeah, hear me now. Yeah, some people in Jamaica, them is a blood clot set of idiot. I mean, I take back my word. Yeah. I don't even know if you describe some of them. Because you want to know. You see, when I come out and I attack Rasta, seeing about this dishonest government and injustice government, the whole of them jump down on you and blaze you up. You see me? Look how long I've been talking to them, say, come, sit down on the yard and make we demonstrate. Don't go work. The whole blood clot of them sit down and make this little blood clot boy, this no ambition boy, nonsense boy, come and a dictate him and big nose prime minister about we if we pay money, pay back money where him and him people them thief up. You see me? Yeah, alleged thief up, because if they is going to pay it back, that means that them responsible a company that fraud so much Jamaican out of them honest bread where them work all the them days of them life and put up for them pension, and this company take it away and we must pay to keep back this company in for wash them corrupted money. You see me? Because it must be something like that. Why the government now would want to go in now and want we, the Jamaican citizen, to pay back this money? They should lock up the people them. The wanna all them have should I concentrate, take away from him. You see me? And sell. Because if it was me who thief all those money, everything that I won would take away from me and sell. You know see? And I would be in jail. And all would be sold and go back to the people them want we now who do not get a cent out of this money to go and pay this money. And all these people sit down and laugh and skin them blood clot teeth like everything is alright. Before everybody no go work, everybody sit down at them yard and show the prime minister and these business people that they cannot do this thing and depend on us to bail them out at all times. Because every time them fucked up is we who feel it. You see me? All these big company, when them get fucked up, is we who feel it. And all the billions of dollars that they made of your time as profit, what do they give back to the poor people in Jamaica? You tell me now. You tell me now. It must be a revolution, and it's going to be a blood clot revolution to solve all these problems.
Yes, my viewers and subscribers, so leaving a thoughts and opinion in the comment section below for what you think about the Rasta money and the whole Andrew Honest. I say, the whole Jamaica for go pay back for you saying bought money, and we have to go pay back money for them run investigation about the company name SSL. I want to know the thoughts and opinion in the comment section below, so leaving the thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to like the video and share the video and tell a friend. I'm out.